An introduction to the rotary hammer drill. Very similar to a regular hammer drill. It has some of the same functions and features. And they come in two basic models. This one looks like a conventional drill. And there's another model that's probably more popular that comes in a more square rectangular model. It's a little more shorter and stubby, and it's a little heavy duty. This is a really heavy duty drilling tool for drilling into masonry, especially in the concrete slabs and stuff where you have to put big anchors, where you're putting stuff that's, that's probably a half inch to an inch in diameter, and putting fasteners down into concrete. It's probably the best tool for doing that. So some of the basic features, and a lot of these are similar to conventional drills. You've got a power cord, you've got a handle, and you've got a trigger. On this one, the forward and reverse is on top. There's forward, there's a little arrow there, and there's reverse. You've got your main housing and the motors up front. This one has a select lever to either do just standard drill, a rotary hammer drill, or just a hammer drill plain. So it has 3 different settings on it. It has a forward handle. This is designed for your left hand, and you can move this, and the way you would move it would be by loosening it. Give it a little looseness, and you can spin it to whatever angle works best for you. I generally keep it facing out the left since I'm right-handed. It also has a depth gauge that's built into it. And this one, you press the lever and it slides in and out, locks in place. And this is the chuck, but the chuck on this is completely different. It's actually got a little locking collar that slides up and down that receives a special bit that's made for rotary hammers. So when you look at this, it's got little bitty grooves in it. They line up inside this chuck, and then they lock and hold that bit in place. So there's no screwing and twisting and tightening. This bit actually fits kind of loose in there, and it bounces around a little bit, and it's supposed to. And you still have to use masonry bits. And for rotary hammers, you have a special bit that's just for rotary hammer drills. Like I said, it has the flutes, but if you'll notice the auger part and the twist part on it's considerably different. But it does have the carbide tip to it, and this piece of carbide metal that's welded into the tip. Now this particular model has a little clip right here. You see this little metal clip? This actually folds down so that you can actually hang it when you're up there working, especially working around erecting steel and drilling in concrete, or working weight on commercial jobs. It's designed so you can actually hang this drill somewhere instead of having, because you're working many places where you just can't lay it down, especially when you're up on a scaffolding or working off a hoist or something. That is a rotary hammer drill.